Now, we begin.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DirtyMobs back with episode 2 of the Yorick playthrough. I'm versus the Shen, and I want to talk more this video about runes. Please don't. Oh yeah, he's gonna do the sword pull. Runes and items. No, please. Okay, that was not good. Actually, I'm gonna intentionally go for the thing there. I'm gonna hit level 2 on next minion. I want to be careful. Shen is very strong. Shen, this is a good matchup, but Shen is very strong. Let me show the runes. So first, I'm going to talk about runes while we're waiting to get items. Runes, I like Grasp of the Undying a lot. People will recommend Conquer. I've never found it to be incredibly useful. Also, the Resolve Tree is really nice for Yorick. Demolish right now in the current meta where you have Hullbreaker, Trinity Force, and you're really a split pushing machine. I think there's a lot of value there. And then the other two are pretty nice. Overgrowth does help your Maiden with her scaling of health, so it's got value there. And then Bone Plating or Second Wind can both be really good depending on the matchup. Off runes, I do love Magical Footwear or the Stopwatch. Yes, and this is really valuable. Approach Velocity. The way it works is when you land your E, you get a lot of mood speeds toward the enemy champion. It just lets you close the gap quicker, get your autos and Qs off quicker, and it's so much mobility. Really good. So yeah, these are the runes I'd recommend. Oh, I didn't talk about ban last game. First, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with the series. We'll be posting these daily. And yeah, ban Aurelia. Ban Aurelia 100% of the time. Aurelia is not a champion you ever want to pick Yorick into. It is so disastrously bad. Hit the wall. Yeah, cool. If he's even using his dash defensively, it's a really good point. Just good for us. This is a great freeze position. It's hard to get ganked by Lilia. And I have good last sitting under turret because of my Qs. Items. We're going to start with Bottle. I really like Bottle, no matter the matchup. Kind of wait out the little anti-auto attack thing. Bottle up aggressively because I'm going in. This is really why I like Bottle over something like Dorn's Shield or Dorn's Blade. Yorick is a spell. Yorick is kind of a mage. I get up. Nice. I'm going to save for the cannon, please. Yorick is a spellcaster for all intents and purposes. Afraid of their Lilia coming. They want their Akali. Another Akali mid, my goodness. Get in there, buddy. That's not the play. Shen does have Ignite, so you want to be careful. Anytime you reverse an Ignite top laner, you just want to use your teleport before they do, or before they kill you. I'm just gonna reset. I can't be up here with no mana, so I'm gonna lose some stuff, but there's nothing I can do. I can't, like, what am I gonna do? Walk up here and try to push and then just get killed by dash in Ignite combo? No, that's not gonna happen. Yorick does really well in the Shen because Shen, if he ever ults away, Yorick just hard counters that really hard. Oh, this guy's insane. This guy's nuts, by the way. Can't go for it yet. There's really no need for me to rush. He doesn't have teleport. Really hard for him to ever actually back. Lily, I suspect, would come back. Oh, I'm just bad. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Go. Dude, I'm so bad. Maiden, come back, please. Okay, I just need to hit 1E and they would die, both of them. Oh, Kali's coming up now. Okay. Oh, she is. Ah, man, that's so frustrating. Our bot lane zoning. Okay, it's fine. Wow, I can't believe they just played in a way that I was not expecting. That I would never hit my Eon. Okay. So, juxtaposition to last game, it's really bad when you lose Maiden early. Yeah, first item, I'm going to go Trinity Force, though. I like it a lot more than Divine Sunder. The mobility of Trinity Force is really nice. You have higher DPS output on turrets. Your DPS in general is usually higher. Movement speed is a very valuable tool. I don't think healing... People act like Yorick is this crazy drain tank. He's really not. The healing on your Qs aren't very much. And Divine Sunder does help a little bit. But I still don't think... People act like Yorick is a champion you run in on. And you just like auto attack people to death. It's not really. It's more of a mage. Yeah, never gonna work. You cast your abilities, and then you kind of run in, run out. You kind of want to dance a little bit. I suspect the Kali's coming back up here. You see the jungle proximity right now is definitely not in my favor. I don't think I can. That's bad. Not good. Another Akali doing some work in the early game. Not a big problem. I have 1 CS. Not good. So basically what I'm saying is you can see Shyvana here being aggressive, farming down there. That implies that this Akali is just everywhere. That implies that Lilia needs to be top. Right? Like, I wasn't ready. That's my fault. I should have been ready for that. You can interrupt the Shen ult. On the other hand, though, it is really nice for me. I'm gonna get a lot. Too busy talking. Yeah, I might turn that fight if I W. So what you can do is use the knock-up on this to interrupt casts. Especially, so specifically channeled things, such as Shenar. I wasn't in a good position. But it's good that Shen did that. It tells me that he will mess up. Shen can't really ult near me because of that interaction. And this is where Yorick does really well in the Shen. I'm gonna back now. I'm not saying for more. This turret's gonna be pretty tanky. People have to be rotating, and now I can back. And I'm not gonna get like another. I'm not gonna get Trinity Force if I get one more plate. I'd rather gun back for momentum. This way will push back into me now. And yeah, I'm not really... I can 1v1 Akali, but I'd rather back, spend all that gold, and be in a better position to fight. And as you can, like I said, this way it's pushing into me. I've lost, I think, 2 melee so far. Yeah, I'll lose. Usually when you do this, you'll lose like 1 melee wave, which is 3 minions, 60 gold, a little bit more than I think 60 experience. Not really a big deal to lose. Following back mid. It's another game where I did not W max that I talked a lot about in the first game. But because of Shen's taunt, you can just get out of it so easily. Let's let those ghouls push. I want to go look around and see what's going on. Lots of watching the minimap. But you really shouldn't miss on this champion. Oh, I just want to make sure he doesn't ult away. I don't think his ult's up. Counter jungle now. Really good job on my team not to die. Nice. But kind of like if I were to reset. You know, I pushed and backed off, and it's because I can't do too much here. Maybe I get played, but Shen can also taunt me, so it's a little bit difficult. So instead what I'm doing is I'm just going to go counter jungle. Counter jungling is really nice because it has this dual effect. It's not just a positive for you, it's also a negative for the other team. You know, missing a wave of minions sucks, but the enemy team doesn't really lose anything if you if you give up minions or whatever, or get minions. But if you take their jungle, well, now they are actually losing something.
Life is but a brief disinterment.
Second item, it's the first two items are Hullbreaker is really good in the meta right now. Really good for Yorick as well. We're definitely gonna go Hullbreaker. We could probably go Hullbreaker first item. I'm just a big fan of Trinity first. I think it feels so nice. Nice. I'm just watching for. Oh wait, the boot's coming in clutch, baby. Doesn't look like Lily's at Drake. He might taunt me under turret. Yeah. I missed the wall. Maiden, come back. Yeah, go out. I probably could easily run top, and then Lily has to be top, I think. Get my gold.
Material items for the material world.
I have teleport if I need it. First turret is still on the menu. Not my best 2 games on Yorick, I'll be honest, but we're warming up. Actually get out there? Oh, nope, she got him. Oh, what you can do here is, this.
What I do is just.
Wait! You've got to be kidding. Maybe this is okay. My ghoul stopped Maiden from working. No, she did kill my Maiden, which is pretty frustrating. I don't think I kill. Oh. I tried to interrupt the Maiden cast with my W, but the timing on that is so incredibly difficult. Oh, I didn't get first turret. That's sad. I should be able to get turret here. It's gonna taunt me then. To like dodge it. Did not dodge. A little bit too low for my base. We do have a ocean soul. Not here. I'm assuming he ignited me, but I'm not sure. We're just doing okay. We're not doing great, I'll admit. We would be doing great if I didn't misplay the 1v2 here earlier, where they were like playing really poorly. But I didn't think Lily would play as aggressively. I thought Lily would try to sidestep a little more during that encounter, and she just wasn't. I was not prepared for that. Well, let's see if I can interrupt this ult. It might still be on cooldown. Also kind of looks like he's looking for it. Oh, you're done. You need to flash earlier, my dude. I'd preferred the flash follow. I thought for sure you would have flashed before that. Yorick's great. A great meditative champion. If you just want to relax and like throw on some music and just do your thing in top lane, which a lot of top laners just like to do, this is the champ for you. I love playing this champion when I just want to like just relax. It's because it's really just about watching minimap, playing to yourself, optimizing your gold potential. Whew, let's go. Wall there in case she shows up. No! Come on, Maiden! Let's go! Holy moly. That was intense. Lots of turret damage. I was hoping our team could kind of focus us down, but I think Akali got into into them and then did Akali things. Akali's one of the champs that can use her mobility to stall for a really long time. Because you pretty much have to AFK until her W wears off. We'll see. There's no opportunity so far to use Maiden to split push a side lane effectively. I mean, Drag's coming up in 20. We should get it uncontested.
By the tears of life.
So no potential there. I wouldn't send Maiden in. Like here, let's say I had Maiden up. I wouldn't send Maiden down top right now. Because we're just going to get this. And the only time sending Maiden down top when Drag spawn is really effective is when the enemy team, when the teams are going to fight over the Drake. Because then what happens is Maiden creates top pressure. And then you go and you have a 5v5. And so basically it's like having a split pushing Trinimir on your team. But you have 5 people at Drake. It's something that other split pushers can't do, and it creates a really unique situation. But if the enemy team isn't going to contest the Drake, then there's no reason to waste your Maiden doing this. Because it's not going to be effective. Because what they'll do is just give Drake and then go kill your Maiden. Which is exactly what you don't want to have happen.
Gravity will end.
I'm going to go in and see what's going on while I wait for Maiden to come up. Can't be, yeah. Kind of being annoying. Probably might roam up. I notice she's not on the map.
The ruins of these islands rise.
Ooh. Yeah, playing this fight well. And you see how I'm playing this. I'm not just running in and trying to just hit the enemy. I'm playing very much like a mage. I'm running in and out. I'm kiting out my abilities. I landy, I hit a Q, I throw out W, and then I'm just running. I wait for those abilities to come back up. This is why I really like the Trinity Force buy.
But I will complete it.
I might lose Maiden on this push. Hopefully I don't, but it's worth the risk. I think we just back off here. I really don't want to lose Maiden right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
But for the waters, the mist will take.
Beautiful. Good job by my team just to react to that. Some people get really angry if their team isn't doing anything in that situation. If you're a split pusher, one thing, well, I guess general league advice, only worry about things you can control. It's okay to get frustrated if your teammates aren't really doing what they're supposed to. That's understandable. But don't start coping. Like, let's say I go through all this and nothing comes of it from my team. I should still be able to get out alive. And even if I don't, like, it's okay. But some people get really mad if their team doesn't do anything. And my counterpoint to that would be you can't control your teammates, but you can control the situations you put yourself in. So if I ended up dying in that situation, I probably should have not taken as much risk or been as forward as I was or as aggressive. I should probably try to like gauge that a little bit better. That's something I can control. And this is important as a split pusher because you are going to have teammates who don't really do much. You know, you'll probably even lose games because of it. But if you make the right choices, your goal should be to climb is to have like a 60% win rate. If you have a 60% win rate on your main account grinding, that's really good. You just need to play like 1,000 games. That's how you hit challenger. That's how you get the high elo. That's how you improve. Improving is this iterative process, and it's a lot of little things that boop, 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 aligning your algorithm in your brain to lead to victories more than other players do. That's really what it's about. So climbing is a slow process. You're not just overnight going to start winning the game, like every game. You're going to have a 6% win rate. You leverage it over a couple hundred games a year. And one season you're going to be silver, next season gold, plat. Maybe you have a really good season, you from plat, so from gold to diamond if you're really committed. And at that point, you're knocking on the door of like Masters Plus. And it's going to be like a year process. That's how it was for me. 13 years ago, I was pretty bad. I was really bad at MOBAs, never played Dota. I played Heroes of Newerth. And just every 6 months or so, I'd go up, you know, 1 tier. Because I played a lot. So you probably don't have that much time. But over time, I got really good. And I didn't do it by having some 80% win rate off the bat. I had 55 to 60% run rate, and I just leveraged it over a lot of games. Runes are okay. Damage is pretty good. We'll go look at the gold and the turret damage. The stats I like to follow. On this champion especially, I like to look at the gold diff. You see, laning phase, we were pretty neck and neck. I do pop off here. The problem is, this isn't really me. This is just, well, it kind of is me, but it's also Shen. It's also my teammates kind of carrying, right? Because I had a really good team, a really strong bot lane. So it definitely could have done better in the early game. I'll just try to do better. I'll cope a little bit and say it's like, you know, me doing commentary and trying to talk about stuff, but it's also me being a little rusty. All right, I'll stop rambling. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.